Hey guys, how's it going? I got asked to make this video by a couple of my clients because I've just gone through a shoulder injury that I did when I was snowboarding, which caused OC joint displacement, so my physio tells me. Obviously I'm not a physio myself, but I thought I'd share with you some of the practices that I've been doing to help alleviate the pain from my shoulder injury. Now, I believe through the words of my physio that most lifters have this type of issue, which is weakness in the lower lats, which hold the shoulders down and back. So you'll hear me say down and back a lot during this video, and I'll try and explain why as we go. So, due to the injury, I found I had a lot of tightness around the lats and the upper traps and even as far as across the shoulder. So I'll take a ball like I was before and basically roll it all out. So here we are. Is the first stage after the pain has gone away is to move within the pain threshold. So I'm just taking every angle and literally squeezing the shoulders down and back. Making sure the traps are very relaxed and my lats are engaging in the middle at the back to ensure that the shoulders are being held down and back all the time and not rolled forward. So as you see, I'm going through different angles, and now I'm rolling backwards and forwards to strengthen the rear shoulder up as well. So this is one to also strengthen up the rear shoulder and help a lot of the rotator cuff. So basically go through with the band first, all of these, before every upper session. So what I'm doing here is I'm squeezing the lower lats and keeping my shoulders down and back and going full range of motion. I'll do this both sides. Just do maybe 10 reps of each. At first this is going to burn a lot because you're going to get a lot of lactic acid build up because you're using different types of muscles that you perhaps haven't used before. So in this one I'm concentrating on pulling back while I'm pushing up. So again I'm just squeezing the lower lat muscles to keep the shoulders down and back again. So that's kind of first stage. What you can't actually see what I'm doing here is I've got the band and I'm just going around in a circle, strengthening the whole shoulder up. This was another part of the physio that my physio had me do. Okay, a little bit of rear shoulder here to get them strengthened up as well. So once you've gone through that for maybe a week or so, it's now time to work with a bit of weight and still squeezing down and back, really concentrated. So as the weight is going back, you're trying to concentrate on still keeping the shoulders, the rear lower lats squeezed down and back. As you get better you can go faster and you can use more weight, but in the beginning you won't be able to keep them shoulders locked down and back while you're lifting. So once you've got really good with the bar, you can move up to the cable, maybe with a little bit more weight. As you see, I'm going through the similar motions again. As you see here, I'm doing some stretches that was set by my physio as well. So I'm basically got my rear shoulder locked on the floor and pressing inwards. If you try this, you'll realise how tight your shoulders actually are. Go through both sides and let it and allow the stretch to build up. And then various stretches to help release the lats and things like that. It's all about flexibility. So to keep the shoulders in the correct position, the chest, lower pec and the upper pec need to be quite flexible. As you can see, over time with the flies, allowing them to relax back, you get to a point where you can get to a real good stretch, which allows your shoulder to sit in the correct position a lot better than it did before. If that's your problem, obviously. Then just going around various stretches. If you feel pain, kind of stretch it a little bit more in that area to help the pain alleviate. Doing both arms. So then once you've got to the point where all that is pretty good and you're not getting much pain, you can work on using different variations of press ups. But while you're doing the press up, you're holding your shoulders down and back and in the correct position. It might be a good idea to go and see a physio once or twice to find out what I'm talking about in terms of down and back and which muscles it is you should be flexing. So while I'm doing this, I'm still flexing my muscles down and back in my lower lats to make sure I'm keeping my shoulders in the correct position. Then one arm cable press, not full range of motion on the way back, so you stop here and then it's full range, and also stretch forward a little bit more to assist in balancing the shoulder out. So we're working on shoulder stability the whole time, so this is a very good exercise to work on stability of the shoulder. So while I'm doing it, I've got my my lower lats flexed as well, and once you become tired, I think that's maybe 15k or an 18k dumbbell, but it's just wobbling as I'm going up and making me do the exercise properly and use all the stabilization muscles to help the shoulder overall be stable. So while I've been doing this, I've actually over 3 months gained more on my bench press than I had before, more on my overhead press than I had before, and that was before the injury. So I'm pretty happy the injury actually happened, because it's allowed me to address shoulder stability issues. So now my lifting's becoming a lot stronger, and I'm hoping to increase my upper body workouts pretty soon. So I'll always throw in a good rear delt work, which helps keep the shoulders in the correct position again. So once all of that is done and you've got pretty good at it, this is a nice stability exercise to do. Again, making sure your traps are relaxed but your lower lats are flexed, and once you get tired you can kind of do a superset, shoulders down and back again. So you can't really see properly what I'm doing, but I'm doing an advanced kind of press up to help shoulder stability. You can see the I'm using TRX. I'm doing kind of a press up. If it hurts, kind of do it really carefully, but it's really good at getting a good shoulder stability in there. So this is an outside one, much better. I think I get attacked by one of the personal trainers here. Wait and see. So this is going out to the side as well. Better way of doing it. Yeah, there we go. Got attacked. So again, another exercise which is great for shoulder stability. My right glute is flexed, my abs are flexed, hip flexors locked out, and I'm just keeping my shoulders down and back, nice slow movement. So this is all done before my shoulder workout to ensure that I'm creating a stable shoulder ready to work out with. I'll just do this on both sides, maybe twice. Potentially I want to use this as part of my shoulder workout now because I quite enjoy the movement. It doesn't give me any pain, and I can go quite a lot heavier than that. And then finally, once you get to the point where your shoulder's fixed, you can throw some advanced press-ups and some clap press-ups in there maybe. Hopefully this helps you fix your shoulder stability issues, and let me know how you get on.